Our lead portfolio manager, Philippe Garel, has been managing our sustainable infra private credit strategy for over 10 years now. Since then, Philippe has raised and deployed 400 million euros across 40 renewable projects without any defaults. Prior to financing these renewable assets, Philippe was a qualified field engineer working for French renewables champion ENGIE. His former experience at building sustainable infrastructure assets, as well as his proximity to the network of entrepreneurs running these projects, provide him with a competitive edge to originate the very best bilateral transactions. This year, we're launching the third vintage of our strategy named Sienna Sustainable Infrastructure Debt 3, or SID 3, which aims to finance renewable projects in Europe. Philippe and his team of 7 investment professionals finance renewable projects in solar, wind, storage, and mobility, with the objective of decarbonating our economy while improving our local infrastructure. Since inception in 2013, his strategy has created an equivalent of 2 nuclear power plants in production capacity for a total of 2 gigawatts, or 37 million tons of CO2 emissions avoided. Size of projects will vary mostly between 10 and 40 million euros and sit firmly in the mid-market space. A first example is the recent financing of a solar panel field in Italy for 25 million euros in the region of Rome. A second example is a wind farm project in Germany for an equivalent amount. In other words, we finance projects both in southern and in northern Europe as well. Interest rates are now prone to greater volatility. Having said this, when a team finances a renewable project, they do so at a fixed rate. In addition, our financing is backed by tangible assets which correspond to essential electricity production, supported by buoyant demand. As such, our cash flows are stabler and more predictable. This robustness in returns is a structural benefit of dealing with high-quality infrastructure assets. Moreover, when comparing a strategy versus short-dated or longer-dated investment-grade credit, the difference is measurable. Over the last 10 years and 40 transactions, we've added on average 550 basis points above the risk-free rate. From a tactical point of view, if your interest rate forecast sees rates going gradually lower this year, it's now a great idea to lock in the higher interest rates through a strategy such as ours while it's still time. Therefore, SID 3 offers multiple benefits for our yield-seeking clients both in Europe and beyond.